last week, and then I found this lady. I've been seeing her there constantly. So
she works there, I guess.
Yeah, she works there. So she was shouting at this other lady who works at the mall. Alabadi mshauto mkashana nali kishana ba boss band kuloko nale bomba. Natimwele se chimpashi chikanshari salangana. Badi mshauta.
Badi mshauta panshi.
Atari chedwa.
Oh, okay.
Nala checking up a CCTV elongana sanga feti now chedwa ne fini for the popitawa be people. But then I had no problems with the fact that her supervisor was reprimanding her for being late. I just had every problem with the fact that she did it in front of the customers. You know, I mean, business ethics really dictate against that. There is a way that you can handle late coming at work. Not babantu na ini wapa breakfast show na ufa tumwana wabeni na chedo. I was really offended.
Why she make it up a radio?
Shafike menwe feed. Yeah,
to 5 minutes. Nah, it's not. It's not. I mean, yeah. I mean, we need to treat everyone with respect. Well, in the studio we have, we could say like someone who's always here, but they're always here because we know that they're always listening to the show. We have the former DC, Rebbe Chanda, is in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we have our all-weather friend as well, our sister Regina Chanda. No relation to each other, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
Good morning.
Good morning, thank you.
Good. Okay, so, and we have somebody who's on the line from Kawe. They couldn't make it here on the show. Namwaka, good morning.
Namwaka, good morning.
All right.
Good morning.
All right, it's good to have everyone in studio today. So today we're talking about cervical cancer and a great launch that's happening tomorrow at Lowenthal Theatre. And let's just find out more about that. So, Regina, what's happening tomorrow?
Okay, thank you very much, Steve. Tomorrow we'll be launching Chandana Kaze Cervical Cancer Awareness Drive at Lowenthal Theatre. This is basically an awareness we're trying to create in honor of her. She's one of the person we lost with cervical cancer at a very tender age. She was only 32 years old, a mother of 3 children, a sister, a family member, and our aunt. So basically this is an honor of her because her wish before she passed on, she said, if I could help one girl not to go through this pain, then I have to do something with my life. So this is the launch that we are doing tomorrow.
All right, and I'd like to ask Ndakazi because I always urge people to go for cancer screening. I recently went for my prostate to find out whether my prostate is fine, and good news came out, which was
How recent was recent?
I think that was like last November.
Oh.
Yeah, like last November.
And how often should you go for like prostate screening?
I think they told me to come back every 6 months. Yeah?
Every 6 months, depending on the age.
Every 6
Now
months
in
on
our
your
age group.
from November.
I'm young. I'm not Rebbe Chanda. Yeah.
Okay.
Larebi is one of the survivors
And is
of prostate cancer.
Wow.
Yeah.
active.
Yes.
Oh, he is very active.
Yeah.
He's very active. Ask away, Steve.
All right. Okay. I mean, I know we're talking about cervical cancer there, but I would like to hear your story as well, Rebbe. But before we do that, we have Namwaka who's on the line from Kawe. Namwaka, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So I mean.
Yes, Namwaka. So maybe you can share with us your story with cervical cancer.
Okay, I hope I'm clear enough.
Hello?
Okay, I hope I'm clear enough.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. So I'm just going to speak on the symptoms first of all, just so that everyone is aware what to look out for, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the journey started at 2023 in October. I started feeling very strange. I had no vaginal discharge and irregular periods. So the first time I went to see a doctor was in December.
Namwaka, let's try to call you back. The line is quite bad. Let's try to get you back on call once we redial.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right. I mean, oh man, the internet network has just been terrible the past few days, and today it's not any exception. So let's talk about cancer screening. I mean, like for you, Ndakazi, why haven't you gone for cancer screening, like cervical cancer screening?
I think it's not right for you to try and embarrass me right now. Just
no, it is. I mean, because you're taking the brunt of the blame, because obviously you're a disseminator of information every day on the show. And if you haven't gone, I mean, there has to be a reason. Somebody can relate to why you haven't gone.
If I'm being honest, I just I don't want any bad news, Steve.
Yeah.
I don't want to be given any bad news at the hospital. And on a very personal level, I had fibroids. I had an open myomectomy about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So after going through a long period of being sick and constant hospital visits, the hospital was like my second home. I just wouldn't want to go to the hospital again and be told, oh, it's this, and then start going through a process of hospital, home, back and forth. I can't go through that again. I can't do that to myself.
As someone who deals with people every day, Regina, I mean, how Ndakazi feels about that? I mean, is that something that you encounter almost every day as well?
Yeah, at first, yes, but the key is we need to prevent as well as we ensure that there's early detection and treatment. So the WHO global strategies, the three major things that they are advocating for, that we have to eliminate cervical cancer by 2030.
Is it even attainable?
Yes, we can, with the measures that have been put in place. The first one is HPV vaccination, which is human papilloma virus vaccination against all girls aged 9 to 14, be it in school or out of school. So there's that early preventive measure that has been put across, that we need to ensure that all our girls aged between 9 and 14 years are vaccinated against cervical cancer.
Why is it 9 to 14 years? Because they're not sexually active.
Yes.
All right. So somebody who went for a screening, cervical cancer screening. I was like, I'm having a show tomorrow. We're talking about cervical cancer. It's like, I went for the screening. One thing that I think they didn't talk about is the fact that men are so cardinal in this, and that they were not involved, especially that we are the ones who carry the HPV virus.
Okay.
Yeah. So how are men getting involved in not spreading the HPV virus?
Okay. So in all facilities, I think across the country, we are advocating for men to attend male clinics, which have come in place, where they can access all the services for men, be it male circumcision, which is one of the key preventive measures of cervical cancer transmission.
Are you, Steve?
Am I what? Are you going to say this out loud? Say, am I what?
Are you?
Am I what?
All right. Have you gone through
Through what?
male circumcision?
No, Oliver did it for all of us.
When I went for circumcision, and I was live on TV,
Okay.
and then my children were watching, and they said, "Mom, so I said, all my children are circumcised, including me.
So you did it at a later stage in life. I know.
Yes.
Circumcision is cultural. Sometimes it's religion. You did it because of HPV, or you did it because of culture?
Immediately when I learned that we are the carriers of this cause of cervical cancer, that's how come I went for this circumcision.
You and me both
And
are
I
guilty,
was open.
Steve, of something. I haven't gone for cervical cancer screening. You are.
I haven't said. I haven't said
No,
that. I
you
haven't
said
gone.
Oliver went for the whole of Africa.
No.
Meaning you didn't go.
No, when you buy me something to eat, we can go. I'll show you.
And this is why I'm here, and I think I've managed to bring you on board for
Yes.
carrying hands.
I think we even talked about it. I think
Yeah.
before you went,
Yeah,
I think we were supposed to do it together.
that's right.
I remember that period. Yeah, you see, it's been
And
happening.
then when the Kaziba so if you could join us, there are people suffering in the hospital, so we need. It's part of treatment as well for our part.
True, very, very true.
All right. So I mean, a lot of some men are against circumcision for their own various reasons. I mean, what have you experienced from your circumcision?
Yeah, most men say that there's inactivity once circumcised, but I think that's not true. Your game still be going.
This is a testimony.
Up and strong. Yeah, of course. It's coming from me.
Okay, I just need
circumcised
to.
and
Yes.
I hope when I chanted no effect. So men out there, please go for circumcision because we are the causes of this cancer, cervical cancer.
All right. So Sister Regina, what are some of the symptoms that women should look out for when it comes to cervical cancer?
Okay, one of them is intermittent bleeding. Even those who have attained menopause, they will be having menses. Yeah, then there will be issues of maybe a foul, smelly discharge from the private parts, and swelling when it goes even to advanced stages, even swelling of the lower limbs. So it's that bad. Backache, yes, discharge, and intermittent abnormal bleeding. Not normal bleeding.
How is this information moved though? I know that now I'm low period there are so many stories about cervical cancer. I mean, how is the information now? The people that walk into your hospital, your facilities, or whatever it is. I mean, what do they have the right information now?
Yes.
Or do we still have those coming up?
No, we have people trained in cervical cancer screening in all the facilities. So everybody has access the services at the facility, and then ask if they are not feeling well. They are screened at the outpatient department, and then if certain things are found, she gives that history, those symptoms. Though at first symptoms are asymptomatic, you can't know if it's in the early stages. But as the disease progresses, that's when now you start having such. So the earlier it is detected, the better even for the treatment part of it.
Okay.
So services are there. People trained in cervical cancer screening are there in all facilities. So that we help to attend the 90-70-90 strategy, which is 90% of all the girls have to be vaccinated against HPV vaccine. Then the second one is early screening. We are supposed to be screened if it's every 5 years, every 3 years. When you go there, they have to examine you, and then they'll give you the appointment date. So you follow up so that you are easily monitored. And then the last one, the third one, 90%, is that you have to be put on treatment. So cervical cancer can be prevented and can be treated if it's diagnosed early.
All right, we have Mwaka back on.
Okay. Namaka, welcome back.
Thank you. Is mine better?
Good to have you with us. You sound much more clearer now. We want to hear your story of cervical cancer, how it started, what went through treatment, everything that happened basically in a nutshell.
Okay, so I was speaking on the symptoms that took me to the hospital. Basically, it started with abnormal discharge, vaginal discharge.
Okay.
It was heavier than normal, and also I experienced a lot of periods, and by regular I mean you have your menses this week, 5 days, they're back, 7 testing, nothing like the same. Very heavy for the matter. So I went to the first hospital, and it diagnosed it as hormone imbalance.
As hormonal imbalance?
I knew something was wrong. Yes, they said it was hormone imbalance.
Oh my.
You can imagine. And then they put me on birth control.
Oh yeah, I've gone through that.
Yeah. They put me on birth control for 3 months. It only worsened the situation.
Namaka, is your radio on before we proceed? Is your radio on?
No, I'm not even in the house.
Okay. Carry on.
Yeah, so after that, I was on that birth control for 2 months, but it was getting worse. So I went back, and then they said, no, they had to finish 3 months, and then they were going to add another 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I said, no, I'm not going to do this. So I changed hospitals. I went to look for a gynecologist.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically wanted a hospital gynecologist. I went to one, and then he did a test. So, which he also thought was a polyp. So there's something called a polyp that grows on your cervix, and it's curable. You just need surgery. But then he said, I don't want to touch this because I can see there's some sort of abnormality, so I don't want to touch this until I'm certain. Because if it is cancer and I touch it, it's a problem for you. So what I'm going to prescribe is pap smear. Go to a local government hospital and get a pap smear. And he put something down for me, which I took to the hospital, and I went there for screening, and they were sure that there was abnormality and it might actually be cervical cancer. So I was booked for biopsy, and then the results were taken. So the results take 6 from that. During that time, I think my life,
We're really losing you.
Into because so much uncertainty.
My.
So the results came back, and I was 1. But unfortunately, because I was doing that at the time, I couldn't go to CDH on time. I needed to wait for CDH to get to me. So I started waiting 6 weeks. I still had to wait to hear from CDH. At the time CDH was falling, and I was doing it's like another month period. I was worse. I can't even lie to you. So there was stop bleeding. It was non-stop. This child is very bloody. If it wasn't bleeding, it was bloody. And very uncomfortable. Okay, so I got up. I got up. I went to
Namwaka, our line is very, very bad. We're going to have to call you again.
But I'm already here and I need help.
Hello?
By the time CH was done with me, I was...
She can hardly hear me.
So ages go like this one.
All right.
I got
I think we've
a
gotten
few
the gist,
things,
yeah.
from what she was saying.
All right. So I mean, you get these people coming in all the time. I mean, is there hope? And should people when they get the results think it's a death sentence?
No. We hear these stories, yes, but we are there to reassure our clients that there is hope. The key is early screening, early detection, and somebody can be put on treatment like Namakau. So she was screened early, had to seek medical care early, and then she was diagnosed to have cancer and she was put on treatment.
Might I ask what the screening process involves so we can do like a mental
So we can do it tomorrow with Indicad.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. So what is this screening like? I mean, before we even open the mics, I was telling you about how my screening for prostate cancer, and how it's not a big deal. Like, I mean, yes, it is. As a man, you're very manly, you're very masculine, and there's something about someone putting a finger in your backside, which is very unmanly. But once it's done, you're like, okay, I did the bigger thing instead of being worried about the smaller thing.
Yeah.
So what about the pap smear? What does it entail?
The pap smear is basically getting just the tissue from the cervix where you're suspecting that there could be cancerous cells there. So it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes. It's not that big deal. It's just the preparation. The whole process could actually be about 10 minutes. So it doesn't pain. It's painless. Just not a big tissue like a razor and then cutting. Nah. So it's basically just some
Scrapes.
Scrapes, yes.
Okay.
Those are the things that are sent to the lab now for histology to be viewed.
And
There
how
are
long do
cancerous
the
cells.
results take to come out on average?
I think about Less than a week now, because we have a lot of testing institutions around.
Okay.
So the turnaround time has been shortened so that people are put on medication in good time.
Okay.
We don't delay in waiting like 6 weeks. Yeah, because the disease will be progressing if we do that.
For that same 6 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, so the Ministry of Health is really working to ensure that all the tests are done in good time.
All right. So, I mean, we also have a cancer survivor in the studio here. I know, obviously, men are also listening. And since we've been included in the cervical cancer discussion, tell us about your story.
My story is, I'll start with how I went through, because people didn't know. Some were saying that I have pneumonia, I have this and that, until when I went on, is it 60th floor, Dollar, where there is a research center for TDRC. They said, I think this has been too much, so I was taken to the theater. They took biopsy in the neck, and then that's when they found out that it wasn't pneumonia as it was reported. And then it was diagnosed that I had cancer of the esophagus.
Oh, esophagus.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It was so horrible. I couldn't drink water. I couldn't eat. I take water, it comes out through the nose. The whole food passage was blocked by the tumor. But the good enough, we didn't spread. But there was a smaller tumor by the lung, because it was about to start spreading. But that was bent when I went to.
So you beat it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Nice to hear these stories, and that this is happening as well. So now tell us, Regina, what's happening tomorrow?
So tomorrow we are launching the Chombana Kazwe Cervical Cancer Awareness Drive at Lowenthal Theatre. So the services that we are going to have, will be doing cervical cancer screening, also giving vaccination against HPV. So all the girls aged 9 to 14 should be brought either out of school or in school. They should be brought so that they are vaccinated and protected against the HPV virus.
And what time is this program running?
The program is starting at 9. And then we also have testimonies from survivors on the Copper Belt as well as outside Copper Belt who will come and give, will be like mentors to those who want to take the lead and know if they have cervical cancer or not. It doesn't mean that if someone has cancer, then they are going to die. We have survivors as well. Yes, so let's be there.
And here I am.
Yeah. Let's be there so that we see that actually there's hope. Somebody can have cancer and be treated, and we can also prevent it through vaccinations.
All right. Text messages, maybe 0212617140 and 0769222851 if we have text messages. But hey, make it to Lowenthal Theatre tomorrow so that we can, help somebody out.
Yes.
Or help yourself out. Maybe that's even the best thing.
Yeah.
Okay, no text messages.
All right. All right. Thank you very much for joining us on the show today. And it's always nice to see familiar faces. And I'm so happy that Rebi Chanda fought a good fight and he's going to be with us just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tomorrow is our show, Steve. You're the director of program, so
Tell us
that'll
about
be
this show.
fine.
Yeah. I'm the one who's going to be a master of ceremony at that same event. So show up, we can take photos, we can meet up, we can exchange numbers. Let's have a good conversation about cervical cancer and other cancers that we can help with on the breakfast show. We gotta go.
And it's free of charge.
Free of charge.
Vandekas, you are invited.
I will show
I'm going to drag her. I'm going to
I'll
drag
come
her
and-
there.
and pick you up.
I will.
I drag her there by the ears. She has to get there as well. Thanks for joining us.
Breakfast on Copper Belt's hottest station, Sun FM.